Hey y'all, Catherine here with Ukulele Wine Time. Today we're going to learn how to play Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen in the key of C. Let's do it. Ukulele Wine Time! To play this song, you'll just need 5 chords, starting with C major, A minor, F major, G major, and E7. All of my song tutorials follow the lyrics method, which is a method for learning songs I came up with that's super powerful, super efficient, and effective. If you want to learn more about that, you can check out this video. In this video, we're going to go slowly through the different sections of the song. I'm going to help you line up the chords with the lyrics so that you've got a good anchor there. We'll do a little bit of counting so you can feel more confident while playing the song. Of course, we'll talk strumming. I give you different strumming pattern options so you can level up when you're ready. I'll talk starting pitch, so if you're singing and playing the song, you can feel super confident in how to find your note. We'll do a wine break, 'cause this is Ukulele Wine Time. And then we'll do a full song play along at the end. If you need a slower chord review of these chords, check out the timestamps below. I do that at the end of this video. 3 pieces of important information before we start playing. That is the key signature, the time signature, and the form of the song. Let's start with key signature. We're in a nice ukulele key of C major, which happens to be the original Leonard Cohen key as well. Time signature, so we're in 12/8, but don't let that intimidate you. We can also feel it in a big 4. And I'll go over that more in the counting section, but for our purposes, just know that we're in 12/8. That's kind of that underlying arpeggio feel. We'll talk more about that later. And then the form of the song, we've got intro, verse, chorus. So those are the only 3 sections you have to learn of the song. And then once you hit, after the intro, it's just verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. So there's 5 verses. Maybe I missed one just then, but the form is just verse, chorus. And with that, let's get into playing. We're going to go slowly through the verse, lining up the chords with the lyrics. So our first 4 chords, we've got C to A minor, C to A minor. Let's line those up with some lyrics. So on the word heard, we play a C chord. Heard there was a secret. On the word secret, we're on A minor. David, we're on a C chord. Pleased, we're back to A minor. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4. Heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. Let's move on to the next section. We've got F, G, C, G. Our F chord lines up with the word you. You don't really care. Our G chord lines up with the word care. For music, do you? And the word do lines up with C. Let's keep going. We'll put it all together in a second. It goes like this. So C chord on the word goes. And then the 4th, the 5th. So that's our F chord on the word 4th and our G chord on the word 5th, which happen to be the 4th and the 5th of C major. So yeah. The minor fall on the word minor, we play A minor. And the major lift, so major, the word major lines up with our F chord. Baffled is our G chord. Baffled king, composing. So the posing of composing is our E7 chord. Hallelujah. So the lieu of hallelujah is our A minor chord. Whoo, okay. Let's put that all together. That's the verse. Once you got this, you basically have the whole song. I'll count us off nice and slow. I'm going to count us off in 4. That count off earlier was a little funky. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't don't really care for music, do you? Play another C there. It goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. All right, that's the verse, and it's the same for all verses. Of course, there's different words that line up with the same chords. Let's jump to the chorus next. So we start with an F chord to an A minor chord, and then an F chord to a C chord. So as far as this lining up with the word, they all line up with the lieu of hallelujah. So you sing hallelujah, and then you stay on that F chord. Halle, A minor. Back to F, Halle, and then the next part we go to C, and then G, and then C. And then after that last C, you'll go to an A minor, C, and then A minor. So let's put the chorus together slowly. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. And then there's our A minor and C, back to A minor. And as it turns out, those last few chords of the chorus, where you go back and forth between C, A minor, C, A minor, that is the intro. So the intro of this song, you just go back and forth like between C and A minor. C, 2, A minor, 2. I heard, and then you're into the verse. So there you have it, the verse chords, the chorus chords, and then we jumped back and did the intro chords. Now that we've done that, let's talk counting, and that's going to help you feel more confident with all of this so your chords aren't so floaty. We're going to get some good rhythm happening. So precursor to this, so I mentioned 12/8 earlier. And then I also mentioned that you could feel it in 4. Let me explain that. So you can totally feel it in 4, and there's this underlying triplet feel. So you can feel a big 1, 2, 3, 4. Heard there was a secret chord David played and it pleased the Lord. If you're feeling it in 4, that's totally fine. But you'll also feel when you're listening to versions of this song that triplet feel underneath. So that is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're basically taking those same 4 beats, and each one just gets a little triplet on top of it. And just because of the way music theory works and just kind of grouping beats into measures, it just so happens that this is called a 12/8 feel, and we could count to 12 if we wanted to. That would sound like this. Ready? Listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But let's be real, nobody wants to count to 12, or at least I don't. So we can keep that big 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and honor the triplet feel underneath it by some of the strumming things that we do. And also you might find just as you're playing it, it kind of has that sway waltz sort of feel. That 3 just kind of makes your body do. So I hope that makes sense. 12/8, we can feel it in 4, but just know that the triplet feeling is underneath there. So with that in mind, let's go back and count through the verse, because I think this will help you feel a lot more confident while playing this song. And if you thought you knew this song, it's going to really help you know this song on a deeper level. So I am going to count in 4, but I might add a little sneaky just triplet in there at times. Okay. Oh, also, if you want to check out the PDF chart below, I highly recommend it for a visual aid, if you're a visual person, and you can tap along on the measures and just really see how this is spaced out. I think it's fantastic for counting. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, A minor, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Da, da, da. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So that was the verse, and then we jumped into the chorus, and then I just threw an extra counting of the C to A minor at the end, just so you could kind of go back to feeling that 12/8 feel. I hope that helps with counting. You can go back and repeat that section again. Highly recommend it. Practicing that way before you add the lyrics back in. Just do it a couple times, just the chords and counting. Cool. I've got 3 different strumming pattern options for you today, so you can choose which one feels best to you right now. And you can also mix and match throughout the song to create some contour, push and pull to your song. Okay, so I'm starting with just a simple downstroke with my thumb, which if that's where you're at, that's perfectly fine, and you can celebrate that. So I am doing 1 per chord, a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. If you want to add an additional downstroke in there, that's cool too. It would sound like this. Heard there was a secret chord that 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it follows the same counting. So that's option 1, just the simple downstroke. Option 2, you're doing down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Do you? So the first half of the verse, you play that pattern once on every chord. The second half of the verse, the timing's a little bit different. Goes like this, the 4th, the 5th. So on those, you'll just do a simple downstroke. The minor fall, the major lift. So those each get a full pattern. Down, down, up, a baffled king, composing, hallelujah. Okay, and then that A minor at the end gets 2 times through the pattern. And on the chorus, the F, A minor, and F and C chords, those each get twice through the pattern. Hallelujah, down, hallelujah, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, sorry, I said twice on C, once on C. Cool? And then for the intro, you've got the C, A minor. So once per chord. Down, up, down, down, up. And this is a really nice strumming pattern to help feel that underlying triplet 12/8 feel, but you can still count 4 and feel totally comfortable there. Option number 3 is fingerstyle arpeggios. So I've got 1 finger per string, starting with my thumb on the top string, okay? And then just all of my fingers in order going down the strings. Pinky does not get a string. And I'm going straight down the strings and then straight back up. So that is with my thumb, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, thumb. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here I do find it's easier to count to 6 rather than 12. So if you do want to practice with the counting of these, here's what it would sound like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So again, those all get 1. So the first half of the verse, they'll get 1 time through the full pattern, down and back up. For the second half of the verse, the chords move a little bit differently, but you can actually just keep the pattern. That'll sound like this. It goes like this, the 4th, the 5th. So you catch the F coming up, and then the G coming down. And then you hit the A minor, F, G, E7, A minor, and then twice on the chorus. Alleluia, alleluia, alleluia. So twice up, down and up on all of those chords. And then when you hit the C chord again, 1 time through. And then you're back to just 1 time down and up on each of those chords. I love the fingerstyle version. So if you're up for a challenge and you want to try that out, I do think it fits the original version of the song best, and it's just beautiful and just so enjoyable to play. And then again, you can mix and match these different strumming patterns. So you could do, and there's 5 verses, so you've got lots of room to stretch out and explore. So you can kind of write in your strumming pattern for the different verses. Start with a simple downstroke. Maybe you do the fingerstyle arpeggios on the chorus. Verse 2, do something different. So have fun exploring that, get creative, make some mistakes, and just use your ears and see what you like. Okay, we're going to talk starting pitch now. Next, I'm laughing because I was just practicing the starting pitch, and we're in the key of C, and if I truly sing the starting pitch, it is quite low for my range. I heard. I was like kind of cracking up about it. Okay, so our first pitch is a C. So you can find that on the open C string. However, the way that I'm singing this for the female vocal range, it's an octave below that. I heard. And that's a C to a G. I heard there was a secret chord. I heard. If you're doing it up the octave, which maybe that feels more comfortable for your voice, then it would be I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. feels a little too high for my range. Another thing I wanted to say, if neither of those feels good for you and you're like, oh man, C is just not my key for this, check out this video. You can transpose the key of this song, and this one is a very easy one to transpose. So check that out. By the way, that first starting pitch of C, that's our key or our home base of the song. Do, re, mi, fa, so. So your first two pitches are do, so, or if I'm an octave lower, let's go, Catherine. Do, so. Just for reference, and especially if you are thinking about changing the key for the song. I'll also give you the pitches to get into the chorus. So these are more open strings, yay. So the hallelujah going into the chorus is hallelujah, and that is an E to a G to an A. So those are all open strings if you want to just kind of check yourself. And again, for me, it's an octave below that. Hallelujah, hallelujah. So I hope that helps you feel more confident with your starting pitch. Ooh, it is time for our wine break. I'm so excited. That was a lot. 12/8, starting pitches, changing keys. Y'all been working really hard. I want to say cheers to you. Thank you so much for being here, learning this song with me. Wherever you are in the world, whatever you're drinking, water, tea, that's cool too. If you're finding this video helpful and delightful, I hope you also cheers the like button below, and please subscribe to my channel for more ukulele wine time, ukulele resources, and song tutorials for beginners. By the way, I wanted to read 2 quotes to you about Hallelujah. Here's the first one. I was just reading a review of a movie called Watchmen that uses it, the song, and the reviewer said, can we please have a moratorium on Hallelujah in movies and television shows? And I kind of feel the same way. I think it's a good song, but I think too many people sing it. Okay, that is a quote from 2009. Here's a quote from 2012. There's been a couple of times when other people have said, can we have a moratorium on Hallelujah? Must we have it at the end of every single drama and every single idol? And once or twice I felt maybe I should lend my voice to silencing it, but on second thought, no. I'm very happy that it's being sung. Who are those quotes by? They're both from Leonard Cohen in different years. So first one, he's like, moratorium, too many people singing it. Second one, he's like, no, I'm very happy that it's being sung. I just was tickled by that. As I was checking out the Wikipedia page, I like to read up on the songs before I do the tutorials here. So let me know, where do you stand on that? Too many people sing it, or a good one to have in your repertoire? All right, y'all, it's time for our playthrough. I'm just going to do 2 verses because the song has 5 verses and all of the verses are the same. So we're just going to do 2 for today. I will play through the intro, C, A minor, C, A minor. And then we're in verse, chorus, and let's do a double chorus at the end. Yes. Watch me for the ending. So eyes up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heard there was a secret chord that David played, and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the 4th, the 5th, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. broke your throne. She cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. 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 I would have, if I could go back and change it, I think I would have switched around my strumming patterns and started with the finger picking style and then moved into the down, down, up, down, down, up, down. I felt, for me, the energy like growing, and then when I went to the finger style, it dipped and it didn't have that boost I wanted to grow into the second verse. So that's just kind of my, if I would do it again, I think I would switch those. And this song, if you do all 5 verses, there's lots of room to stretch out. You definitely want to add some contour in there and like take it some places, right? You probably don't want to do the same strumming pattern the whole way through this long song. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. I hope you enjoyed learning Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah with me in the key of C. Once again, my name is Catherine. This is Ukulele Wine Time. Cheers to you, and I hope to see you soon. Ukulele Wine Time. Here's that chord review if you need a little extra support with these chords. So we're going to start off with a C major chord, and let's look at our fingers. So thumb does not get a number. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So our third finger is our ring finger. We're going to use that for our C chord on the 1, 2, 3, third fret of your ukulele on your bottom string or your A string. And make sure you're pushing all the way down to the wood with your fingertip, not the finger pad. Next, we have our A minor chord. So your second finger here, already you can feel it. It wants to jump across there to the fretboard. So that's going to be your second finger, second fret on your top string or your G string. That's just a 1-finger chord. So that's our A minor. And then keep that finger right there for your F chord. So you'll skip a string in the middle, and then it's first finger, first fret. There it is for our F chord. And once again, make sure you're pushing all the way down to the wood. Next, we have a G chord. So these 2 fingers, they're going to kind of do a little reverse. I always like to think about where you've landed, where you're going next. So they'll do a reverse. They'll both be on this second fret with a string in the middle. So your first finger is on the second string down or your C string, skip a string, and then your middle finger is on the A string. And then your ring finger or your third ukulele finger goes down on the third fret, and you'll see a little triangle on the fretboard. Whoops. That's our G major chord. Arguably the kind of most challenging beginner ukulele chord, but you got this. Okay, and then last up we have an E7 chord. So there's our E7. Let's start. So it's actually the same position for the G chord, but you're just putting different fingers there. So your middle finger is jumping over a string, your ring finger is taking its place, and then your first finger is going to play first fret, the string closest to your face, for your E7 chord. All right? I hope that helps you play this awesome song. Once again, my name is Catherine. Thanks for being here. Ukulele wine time.